Hey everyone, Aparna here, and jumping straight into the artwork today. I painted this tree with charcoal a couple of weeks ago, and I could not post this video due to some reason. I ended up making some more videos, and well, today I'm here, and I wanted to talk to you about something, hoping that it will inspire all of you play around with who find playing around with different art supplies little difficult. And the reason being is that I had a wonderful experience when I was drawing this tree, and I thought, why not talk about it a little bit more? And who knows, maybe I can inspire somebody, and yeah, maybe you can enjoy your art journey with different mediums as well, like I do. And what happened was that a couple of weeks ago I was into that mind frame of drawing trees with graphite, and I really wanted to. I love these banyan trees, and I love drawing trees, the tree trunk mostly, not the entire tree with the leaves. And I really wanted to do one artwork with graphite, and I still remember when I sat down with my art supplies. I sat down with Faber-Castell matte graphite pencils. They are my absolute favorite pencils. And yeah, I sat down with this Canson XL mixed media paper. However, I'm not sure what really happened. I had one audiobook going on in the background in my laptop. I dived straight towards the charcoals, and I have a set kept in front of me. I have the basic charcoal pencils, eraser, stump, wine charcoal holder, wine charcoals, and I don't know why. I just dived straight into charcoals, and I was subconsciously thinking that I'm working with graphite, and not can't say halfway, midway through the work, but sometime around that time I started realizing that due to some reason I was struggling with the work. And when I realized it, that was when it hit me that I was not using graphite. I was actually using charcoal. Now, with me, since I do so many mediums, I play around with so many mediums, I have a certain way of working with each medium. And for charcoals, with me, I generally use charcoals in more of a loose, easy flow way. I'm not sure if I said that correctly, but what I meant was I don't really use details when it comes to charcoal. I use an eraser in a charcoal painting to highlight the details, and that's a different way of working as compared to how I work with acrylics or pen or graphite. With certain mediums like watercolor and charcoal, I think I go more loose. And here I was using a very detailed work, and I was using the charcoal as a medium to do the details. And naturally, it was a bit difficult for me because that's how I have always learned to use charcoals in a loose, easy flow way of doing it. And here I was doing it in a harder way and a more detailed way. So the voice in my head started saying, just chuck this painting, it's all right, give it up. Just turn the page, do another one, use your graphite, and be happy. Now, I have learned to sort of change that voice a bit, not change, modify that voice in my head. So now I always end up saying that do it again, just use a different medium. So when I heard that voice tell me that leave this one and do it all over again, but do it with graphite this time. I did come this close to thinking, you know what? Yeah, that's a good idea. I really did want to use graphite end of the day, but then I thought, why not? Why not? Let me just persevere and see how things happen. I know I don't use charcoal for a detailed work, but here I am, and it's not looking bad. It's just a little bit more of a struggle, but I'm getting there. Let me persevere, and believe me, guys, I have no regrets whatsoever. Yes, this would have definitely looked different if I had used graphite as a medium. However, with charcoals as well, with all its strange things that I was doing out there, getting into details, not getting the shadows, the highlights right at the right place. End of the day, I just loved it. I absolutely loved it. I couldn't believe that I actually ended up getting this result because I never tried charcoal with detailed work. Now, this really excited me, and this told me that because I do play around a lot and I do my art fearlessly, I'm not scared to create bad art. That is the reason why I persevered through it. That was the reason why I was able to push myself, and I loved what I created. I absolutely loved what I created. Now, what I really want to emphasize in this video is that if you have loads of art supplies of different mediums with you, go ahead and play with them. Give them some time to explain how they work. I never knew I could use charcoals for such a detailed work. I have always used charcoal for um, like I explained, in a very loose format. But I loved it. I loved how this one came. So it showed me that I should never give up, and I was really proud of myself for not just chucking this thing all off and starting all over again with a new medium. But this experience also taught me that every medium tells you something about itself, and you have to just persevere through it. And if you are an absolute beginner, then maybe it's not a very good idea to use different mediums each day. However, what is more important for you is to show up with one medium as regularly as possible. And as you get into the habit of painting, drawing, and enjoying your artworks, doing stuff that makes you really happy, that is when you should definitely start exploring your other mediums that you have hoarded. We all love to hoard, don't we? We have tons of supplies with us, but we don't exactly explore all the time because we already get into a comfort zone with one medium. We don't want to try, or we try another medium with the techniques of the other medium, the medium which you are comfortable with. Now, that generally does not work all the time. So, guys, I really want to inspire you, encourage you to try out your different mediums and try to understand how they work. This, after doing so many paintings, this again gave me a different experience, and never stop learning. I never stop learning, and that is the reason why I really enjoyed making this video, this painting, and I learned so much, and I will continue playing around with my mediums, and I can see the potential that I can maybe use charcoal in a more detailed way in my other works. And who knows, let me see how it goes with charcoals. It's not necessary that I might uh, really continue with details and charcoals together. I might just want to stay loose with my charcoals. But how will I know it? I will know it only when I explore, when I play more with it. So guys, please do get to your art supply drawers, get your art supplies out and play around with them. See what they are telling you, see what they are trying to show you. And you might find yourself using different techniques with different medium, and for me it's absolutely all right to do so. The point is to have fun, to explore, and to learn at every step. Like I learned today that there is a possibility that I can use charcoal for a detailed work, which makes me so excited. I'm going for a challenge, a charcoal challenge, and I'm going to see how that works for me. So hope you guys like this video and hope it inspired you as well. If yes, then please do like, share and subscribe. Bye bye.